Espero ser siga tortura que legendary.
Hello again, everyone. Retired Navy vet here. Hope you're having a great weekend. Hope you had a good week. More Kerbal Space Program today. I haven't streamed for a while. I have been playing a little bit. I was not happy with the performance of all the mods that I had. So basically, got rid of everything, reinstalled Kerbal Space Program, and went back through all the mods that I thought I wanted to use and really trimmed them down. And I've played my way back to where I was approximately the last time I streamed. I figured that would be fair. I think I've got all the mods that I want to mess with now. I definitely don't want to add any more. There might be even a few part mods that I end up getting rid of. I have like 140 mods. It sounds like a lot, but the majority of those are UI mods or interface type mod. Well, I already said interface, but so the main part mods I have all of Umbra Space Industry stuff from Rover Dude, KW Rocketry Rebalanced. I think Linux Guru Gamer has kind of taken that one over. I forget who the original author was. A couple D-Magic mods, some of Nertia's stuff, all the normal suspects. So nothing you haven't seen before if you've watched Kerbal Space Program. Fair warning, I like mech jab and gravity turn for a lot of my stuff. It helps with my hands. My hands are always aching and sore. So the less I got to do on the keyboards is better. It's still kind of a challenge for me because I'm awful at the game, but I do enjoy it. I'd like the performance to be better, but that's something that's my fault because I do have mods. I don't have any graphic mods other than I got a Milky Way skybox. That's the only graphics mod. I take that back. I think one other graphics mod I have is distant object enhancement. I don't know how much of a frame rate hit that takes. Probably not a lot. Not compared to things like PlanetSide and Scatterer and Eve. Don't have those. They look awesome, but man, I always have trouble with performance. And those coupled with the mods that I have, I don't like it. Anyway, let's jump in. So I've got some comm satellites and scanners around Kerbin and Moon. I've got 2 communication satellites around Minmus. And I've got a scanner, or I have a satellite around Minmus that has 4 different ScanSat things on there. I have not did a manned flyby of Minmus yet. That's my next big hurdle. I've not did a flyby of Minmus yet. I mean, I've got 3 satellites around Minmus, right? But technically, I haven't did a flyby and came back yet. Let me just jump here so that will pause the game. Part of the problem I've got to think about now is because I've got to think about life support, and I haven't quite figured out yet how to make my Kerbals survive long enough to get the Minmus back. I know there's like a habitation dome thing that I can inflate that will give me plenty of habitation, and basically your pilots turn into tourists after so long unless you have the right. I'm still struggling with that part of it. So unfortunately, I don't have that item unlocked yet. So I probably should have directed my research more toward that. Not sure what I've got. So I finally, just this morning, got the research center fully upgraded. Everything else is fully upgraded now. Took a while. A lot of tourists to space, moon flybys. I only had like one low orbit rescue. I just didn't get a lot of them this time. That's usually my bread and butter. This time it was just taking tourists to space for an hour or doing flybys of the moon. But that made me enough cash to get all the stuff upgraded. Whoop. Oh, the other graphics mod I have is KSC Extended, I think. It adds a few nice things here at KSC. Makes it look a little bit nicer. I think there might even be one of these things I can unlock. I don't remember. Well, I don't know what that is. So research. I like to go tier by tier. Unlock this tier, then unlock this tier, then unlock this tier. That's probably not the smartest thing to do. I want what I need to help out with my Minmus trip is it way out here? There is a like habitation here. This habitation module. No, not this one. That's the surface one. Here, this one. It is this one. So it's this one. It's this mini habitation module, which I can attach, you know, to a ship that heads out to Eve, and that will make it so my pilots and engineers and scientists don't turn into tourists. After 2 weeks, they're done. So I've got to solve that yet. Unfortunately, that's way over here. I need 550 for that. I only have eight right now. So I could have, right? I could have not taken a couple of these and gone right there to get it. So that's my mistake. I wasn't thinking ahead. Again, I was going tier by tier, you know, trying to unlock science things and other useful items. This stuff was needed. Maybe not. I don't know. Some of this other stuff. Anyway, I could have been more direct, I guess, or directed in what parts I'm choosing to unlock. So basically I need 491.2 science somewhere. I might be able to do a Minmus unmanned vehicle with some experiment storage on board. That's an option. I guess it can't hurt to try, even though it's, you know, 7 days out, 7 days back. That's fine. I'm kind of getting to the point now where, you know, all the stuff that I'm going to be doing is going to take longer and longer as you get further and further out into the system. That's fine. I'm not used to you know, warping that far ahead all the time. Excuse me. So that's where we're at there. So here's what we've got in space. I've got can I sort these by body? No, I guess not. Around Minmus, I've got a satellite here. Oh, it's not even there yet. That's right. I've got another day. So it's got, I think, 4 or 5 different ScanSat satellites on there. I have several contracts for that, so that will be that. I have, you know, a couple comm satellites already around Minmus. That was pretty straightforward. I've got a couple of comm satellites around Moon, around Kerbin. I've got a couple different scanners, you know, as I was completing contracts and getting more science. For Minmus, I was able to get, like I said, 4 or 5 scanners on the one satellite, versus Moon and Kerbin, I have 2 or 3 different ones out there. I'm pretty much done with Kerbin and Moon with the current satellites. I'll probably, if I've got any fuel left on them, I'll just deorbit them and let them blow up. Failing that, I'll just terminate them to get them out of the sky. I don't like having all that crap flying around. I like to try and recover my parts and pieces if I can. If not, I'll terminate debris just to save on performance, and I don't like all the extra lines. You know, it's kind of cool seeing all the crap you have flying around. Nothing special. I have like a what I call a fuel depot around Kerbin. It's basically just a couple tanks with a couple manned taxis on there, and I've got one around Moon. What I did was sent comm satellites here first, sent a extra fuel tank here, got it in orbit around Moon. That way I was less nervous about not having enough fuel when I did make my first moon landing. I only did it once. So I was able to top off at Kerbin, get to the moon, top off again, land, take off, top off again before I came back to Kerbin and recovered. I need to send some fuel back out to Moon yet, though. And then I need to do the same thing for Minmus too. To have some fuel out there, make some type of, station around Minmus, small, but at least have a fuel farm up there or something in case I need to fuel. Nothing really that special. And really, my fuel depot is nothing. It's nothing. I need to get a proper station up there. I'm working my way up towards it. Like, I need to get the mobile processing lab up there and start figuring out how to use that. But that means I've never really used it. So I guess that means I can redo all of my experiments, dump that or send that to the processing lab, and eventually I'll get more science out of it. Okay, fine. So this is my fuel depot. Like I said, it's just I added some docking ports to these two tanks. One of these taxis has a probe core and the other one does not. So one of these I can drive, remotely. The other one I cannot. This was my moon lander here that I used. Just no reason to, get rid of it. I'll leave it here for now. I might be able to use this at Minmus later on. I'll have to make a bigger ship to send the Minmus. Like I said, I need some type of habitation so my pilots don't turn into tourists. Maybe I can send something like this to Minmus and pre-stage it with some type of habitation thing on there. It's 6 or 7 days to Minmus from Kerbin. Maybe I can send something with whatever habitation I have to Minmus, park it in orbit, then send, whatever lander I'm going to use to Minmus, dock with the Minmus station. Hopefully that will reset their habitation. Okay, good. Now I can do my land on Minmus, do science, whatever. Whatever I have to do to get that habitation reset, then send my pilots and scientists, whatever, back to Kerbin for recovery. I don't know. That might work. I don't know that I have anything unlocked that will reset habitation. I don't know. So I think I don't need any fuel up here right now. Nope. This thing's completely full. Each time I was doing any missions, like orbit missions, I would come up, drop off a little bit of fuel before I recovered the main rocket, So this thing is full for now. I need to get one like this. Oh, no, not one like this. I have one like this. I need to get more fuel pre-staged over by Moon just to have it in case I need it. I'll probably do a proper space station in Kerbin, a smaller one around Minmus and Moon, around each of the main systems I go to, I need to do a little research and see where I should have the bigger space stations, as it were. I've never learned how to do mining on the moon or Minmus or Eve or none of those. So I got to learn how to do mining. I've got to learn how to use all of USI stuff, the miners and the fuel and the parts and different kits, this and kits that. I love it. I've usually rage quit before I got to that point for whatever reason. Anyway, so that's my fuel depot for now. Like I said, later on when I get a proper station, I can, deorbit this, send it somewhere else, whatever we got to do. It's definitely serving its purpose right now. I haven't used these little taxis at all, and I'm not even sure why I built them to begin with, but, I've got them if I need them, right? These are okay for taxis. If I want to, like I said, one of these is manned. One of these has a probe core on it. The first one I sent up here, I forgot to add the probe core. It's probably this one that doesn't have the probe core. It's a little bit smaller. Anyway. So the one I have at the moon looks just the same, except the lander's not there, and I think I've got the little taxi out here with a probe core. Oh, I don't even have one out here. I didn't bring one. Okay. So like I said, this is just some tanks out here. Let's make sure I'll let retrograde and 0 kind of is my default orientation. It's using the reaction wheel to slowly spin around. What do I have for fuel? So a little bit of RCS or monoprop in here, and less than half in each of these tanks for fuel. Okay, so I need to figure out how to do a fuel resupply mission. Well, I guess I just send some fuel out here and probably a similar rocket dock, dump off what I can, leaving enough to get back to Kerbin and maybe recover. I don't know. I will probably make something recoverable to at least get some of the funds back, as all these are temporary, right? Until I get a proper space station, if you will. So that's what we got at Moon. And at Minmus, I don't even have one yet. I probably will do one at Minmus as well. At least I'll have something in orbit that I can get to and from. That way I feel more comfortable having some fuel. I know there's some logistic stuff with USI, but I'm not exactly sure how that works yet. I think I have to have the Wolf logistic provider probably in orbit at my fuel depot or space station. And then I'll need one of those at each area. I'm looking forward to learning how to do that and get into that. I am not opposed to, sending stuff back and forth. It'd be nice if after you did that a few times, some of that stuff can be a little bit more automated, especially if you're just sending fuel here to there. I'm wondering if I can park a logistics provider here at KSC, get a logistic provider in my space station or fuel depot, and then have it automatically refuel different things. I don't know that it works that way or not. Like I said, I've got to learn. I've got to read up on that. All right. So I've got a lot of ScanSat missions to complete. I need to land on Minmus and do all that yet. I need a proper space station yet. I can build one now, but I've got some stuff I downloaded from Kerbal X. I'd like to maybe wait on that. This contract never expires, so I'm in no hurry. Most of the stuff I got expires pretty far out. Well, a year, but like I said, I am en route for my Minmus stuff. I think hopefully I've got all this stuff on Minmus. I definitely have high res altimetry and low res. I've got this one. I have a high and low resources. Oh, looks like there's oh, this one's the moon. Why is this one here? Oh, it's probably not done yet. It's still in progress. All right. And multispectral, I think that's biome. Yeah, so I definitely have a biome scanner. I've got to find a green sandstone. I didn't see the contract for a moonstone yet. Or maybe I did the moonstone. I don't even remember. Did I do a moonstone? I think I did. I think I picked one up when I did my first moon landing. That may have been a different playthrough. I don't remember. I don't see bring a moonstone back. Like I said, a lot of tourist missions. The tourists have been funding my rockets. Most definitely. I've only gotten one rescue mission. Well, I've only did one. I like to do the low orbit rescues because I'm too much of a chicken to do the harder ones. Look, tourist. Hey, it's making me money. Oh, maybe I didn't. So I guess I haven't did the moonstone one. It hasn't come up yet then. So I guess that was a different playthrough I did. So I had to go online, figure out which areas on the moon had the moonstone, and land there. I guess it was not this particular one, this playthrough. Or I think I had did it. Remember, I reset because I had too many mods and I was not happy with performance. So I think I did it in that save. This particular save, that contract has not come up. The Minmus one has this greenstone thing, the green sandstone. I need to read up and see which biome that is. I'll try and land in that biome when I make my first Minmus landing then. I still need to figure out a quote-unquote best spot on moon to make a moon base. I've never made a moon base, so that's something I want to learn how to do. A lot of that's going to be using USI stuff, I would imagine. But I'm looking forward to it. Minmus. So I think we might try. How long do I have? Oh, I can't look at it here. Have basically 2 days before that scan set gets there. Earlier this year, I was playing on, I think, 1.10 and 1.11, and I had saved a lot of my craft. I had also downloaded a bunch of stuff from Kerbal X, and I re-imported those back in. I think almost all of them work. I don't have everything unlocked yet, but a guy named Irate Mercenary made this nice, very cool looking space station that I've been dying to try. I don't have all the parts yet. This is what it looks like. It's very cool. I have no idea how many launches this would take. He's got some directions on Kerbal X site on what needs to go up, you know, how many flights it takes to get all this different stuff in place. But I figured that'd be a great learning experience to get something like this done. Now, USI has some awesome stuff too, rotating hab domes and other stuff that I might add to this somehow, somewhere. But for the learning experience, I'll probably, if I ever get all this stuff unlocked, get this going and then maybe change it up by adding some of the USI stuff. But I really like how this looks. Especially, well, it looks much better without the, it looks great in space. I really like this thing. Pretty cool. I am not near the skill level yet to put one of these together myself. I don't have all the forethought because I haven't played far enough into the game. Even though I played this game for many hours, I'll start and stop, put it away for a while, restart, play for a little bit, put it away again, restart. You know, this on and off love affair, just like I do with Dwarf Fortress and Minecraft. Maybe when I stop this time, I won't delete the game. I'll come back to it at some point. We'll see how it goes. I thought this is pretty cool. You know, it's got plenty of room to add on to it if I want. But I like how it's got some nice symmetry to it. It's got some nice asymmetry to it as well in the proper spots. You know, by me adding onto it, it's definitely going to ruin it. But I figure if I'm going to add on to it, anything major, maybe we'll go this way and then out. Some of those awesome USI rotating thingies. Maybe just have one of the rotating off of one of these ends or something. I don't know. We'll see. But I definitely don't have near enough stuff unlocked yet. It'll be a while. So this mod, I think, is called Craft Manager. I like it. It makes it a little bit more convenient than the stock. I'm not sure why these little icons are not coming up. So Armstrong is basically the Rocket series when I first started the game. Add on as you get a little bit more science. Add on as you get a little bit more science. That's what these are. Oh, the picture's coming up now. This was the Mark II, a little bit bigger version of it, whatever it was. Kind of as I progress further into the tech tree. I'm not, that one doesn't look too different from the other one. I'm sure I added that to do a mission, right? I probably had to, oh, that probably was a contract to test that decoupler, right? We'll go ahead and get rid of that. Whatever. And then my Bernard series are the craft I made to rescue Kerbal stranded in orbit. You know, Saint Bernard rescue. Haha. So I've got a couple different versions of those. I know when I first started, I didn't have enough parts, so I didn't have parachutes everywhere. And then later on, when I had enough parts, I started making things more recoverable, get some of my money back. This is probably a longer range one. Oh, maybe. Oh, this one has crew capacity of 2, maybe. Where those other ones, I think I had different capsules because my crew capacities weren't enough. And by the time we get to the 5, this is the one I think I haven't did this series, but it would be for rescuing Kerbals stuck in moon orbit. I haven't taken a moon rescue contract yet. I might. Come on. But this particular boosters and rocket has been really my workhorse for a lot of contracts. Then up here I've got a that's not a lander. What's the capacity on this thing? It's 2. Oh yeah, okay. So get to the moon, I guess. With get to orbit, maybe. This can dump off whatever fuel. I like to leave just enough fuel and then deorbit this and let it recover. Send this to the moon. Refuel when I get to moon. Rescue the Kerbal. Refuel again and then come back. Refuel and then recover. That's kind of the thought. That's what this was for. I haven't gotten, or I don't know if I've even seen a moon rescue yet. I might have. I don't know. Don't save that. Condor. So the Condors and this other stuff here are a lot of the craft I downloaded from Kerbal X. These were all made by Irate Mercenary. Really nice looking rockets for various size payloads. Haven't got none of these unlocked yet, so I'm eager to give these a whirl. One thing I do notice though is there's no parachutes anywhere, so I may go in here and add parachutes for recovery. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure if I need to be that frugal with my cash or not. Again, I've not played far enough into the game to really understand how frugal I need to be with my cash or not. I noticed that, like this craft says, this craft has locked parts. It might actually be unlocked. I don't really know until I try and launch it. Doesn't always update as I have, unlocked new items and new tiers in the research tree. The craft manager doesn't always know that I've got all the parts now. I won't know until I try and launch. Nope. Okay, that's fair. These are my craft. So I got I don't know, a ferry. Oh, this is for, taking Kerbals up to the fuel farm. This was my last playthrough I did. I had to take up some carbonite to the fuel depot for whatever reason. My little fuel depot I made for the moon. This one is from Irate Mercenary. It's one of the nodes, or one of the pieces for his version of the fuel depot. This is mine. This is my rocket I made to just to ferry fuel up from KSC up to the fuel depot. It's just basically an unmanned rocket with a probe core and fuel boosters to get it up. They recover, take some fuel up there, dump the fuel, leave enough in the rocket for it to deorbit and recover, and that's it. Pretty straightforward. FM32 and the fuel depot. These are part of Irate Mercenary's space station and his smaller version of the space station. And he's also got a fuel depot, which is nice. I'll probably use at some point. Looks pretty cool. These are just big honking fuel tanks. Some solar panels, plenty of places to dock, both small and the bigger size docking ports. I don't see a built-in tug or taxi on here. I can always, you know, park one in here. What's this? Hitchhiker storage. Not sure what that's for. I guess for parts and pieces. Service bay. What's in there? You know, I've never really looked in here. What is this? This is like a mini probe probe core. What is this? That's an RCS tank, a solar panel, a docking port. It's probably got a probe core on there somewhere. Or maybe this is the probe core for this whole thing. I don't know. That's very cool. What's that? Okay, reaction wheels, RCS tanks. He's got all kinds of stuff crammed in. That's very cool looking though. Everything's nice and neat. Doesn't look like there's a lot of clipping. It's very well done. I really like it. Oh, it's got one on both sides. I need to get back on Kerbal X and read up on what exactly these are for. Oh, it fits in there nicely, doesn't it? All right. I like I said, I don't have a lot of this stuff unlocked yet. Well, I'm getting closer. This list used to be longer, so that's nice to see. As I march, you know, deeper and deeper into the tech tree, I'm getting more and more of that stuff unlocked, which is cool. Greyhound, these are my rockets that I made just for taking people to orbit at various places, hence Greyhound, like a Greyhound bus. Griffin, these are more rockets from Irate Mercenary. These are... Okay, this one's like 17 tons, different tonnage, I guess. There's not what the KO, TO, and SO. I'm not sure what that means. I need to look those up again. But it's nice. He's got, you know, you got bigger rockets to hold more tonnage as you go along. I like this bad boy. I love how this thing looks. Look at that thing. That's like 80 tons to orbit at some point. This is empty up here. Like I said, I can't launch these yet. No, oh, so close. Fuel cells and the Wolfhound. That's like 2 tiers away for me. Like I said, I need to start directing my research a little bit more. But I love how those rockets look. You know, different size rockets for different stages. Kerbal X Mark 1. So I took the Kerbal X and I think I put some science on there. Yeah, I did. I put some science, some of the science stuff I had available at one point. Not this playthrough. This was a different playthrough. I probably can launch this thing, but I've already made a moon landing. I had my own craft, not the Kerbal X. But I like to keep my aircraft just in case. Pretty basic satellites for communications. Stuff for ScanSat stuff. Pretty simple rockets. Here's the rover I made earlier for gathering some science. I need to make another version of this and start driving it around Moon and picking up more science. Need to get one to Moon and then get it on Moon and then drive it around. That's going to be an adventure. Kerbal Station Mark 1. I don't know if this is mine or Irate Mercenaries. I think this was mine from an older playthrough. No, this is not mine. These are not... I don't believe this is mine. So I guess this is would be a temporary mobile station, right? It doesn't really have much. What is this? Fuel tank. Got a couple docking port locations, and that's about it. That's all this has. So that is not mine. Like I said, I downloaded all of Irate Mercenary stuff. I may not use some of it, but that's fine. This is my stuff here. More ComSats and ScanSat. This was the lander. So this was my lander I made when I played earlier this year, and this is the new one. Again, there were some probably mod differences. It's nothing special. So I took off from KSC, got to orbit, met up with a fuel depot, refueled, got to moon, my moon fuel depot, refueled, landed, science, took off, docked with a fuel depot, topped off, back to the Kerbal fuel depot, dumped off whatever fuel I could. Oh no, I parked the lander there and then transferred to a different rocket to get me back to Kerbal with all my science. I guess I could have transmitted a bunch of science back to KSC, but I didn't. I just had Jeb, or no, I had Bob, the scientist, take all the science I had gotten, and then he got recovered. This thing looks like it's really top heavy, but it worked. I was actually surprised that it worked. And that's the lander I have up at the fuel depot right now. At some point, I'll probably archive these just to get them out of this list, so this list is shorter. But I like rolling through here and seeing all this stuff. What's this? Oh, this is the... I was hoping to make this into a sub-assembly, but it wouldn't let me. So basically, these were the ScanSat mod items for a bunch of contracts. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ScanSat items on here. So you got low and high res altimetry, low and high res visual, low and high res resource, and then one of them also does biome scanning, or the multispectral thing. So this is what is on its way. The top part, this part, is on its way to Minmus. Antenna, some solar panels. So in case I run out of juice, I've got this generator here with some carbonite. Eventually, I'll run out of fuel in this thing, right? But by the time I'm done with the contracts, I don't care if it runs out of fuel, even though I have solar. Some of these scanners are kind of power hungry with the little bit of, power storage that I have on here. So I like this thing, even though it's heavy, but it works great. It really does. It works really well. And it's pretty efficient too. I was happy with that. So that's on its way to Minmus. And like I said, basically 2 days. Sitting on top this my workhorse rocket stack, if you will. The Sagan series are mine. These were just, rockets that I made for gathering and doing different science contracts. That's what all those are. They're really ugly. Look at that. Look how ugly that is. But that was earlier on in my career. Hopefully the rockets I make are getting better looking. Well, in my opinion. It worked though. Hey, it worked. Most of the time. So these are all parts of that space station. The individual parts. a lot of this has parts I have not unlocked yet. Like some of this is unlocked. Like, let's see if this one's unlocked yet. I need to roll through here. Nope. Okay, I'm missing structural panels. Dang it. I thought I unlocked that already. Okay. All these, I think, have those structural panels, which I don't have yet. Yep. It was structural panel and Probodobodine Octo 2. I've got the Octo 2 now, but I still don't have those structural panels. So eventually I'll get all this stuff unlocked. Some of this stuff he has already on a rocket. So I need to go back, like I said, to the Kerbal X site and read up on the space station beta. He kind of gives you some text on how to get the various pieces in space. I'm not sure what a ppm is. What do we got here? What are these? Oh, those are solar panels. Why are they offset like that? Well, I'm assuming they will spin around, so they'll sync up eventually. Okay. What is this thing? Service bay, fuel tank. Thermal control system. Not sure. Relay antenna. Not sure what the ppm stands for, but okay. It's one of the parts to the space station. Sparrow, that's another series from Irate Mercenary. These are, I think these are some of the space station sections already on rockets. That's what these are. And the Stork. Service vehicle for Kerbal SOI, I forget what it stands for. How much Delta V is on this thing? 22, 31, about 4,400? No, 5,400 Delta V. What is this though? I guess it's another part of the space station. Okay, whatever. Like I said, once I get all the parts unlocked, I'll go back and read up on it and try and get it into orbit. It's going to take probably 20 or 30 launches, but that's fine. I'm in no hurry. All right, so ScanSat stuff is en route. I need science. So I can probably get a probe around Minmus, put it into polar orbit, and get all that science. I might want to, I think it's too early to make a rover for Moon because I don't have any ground support for it yet. But at some point, I'd like to get the drive around and get all the Moon science. I'd like to do the same for Kerbin. I think for Kerbin, though, I need to unlock enough airplane parts so I can fly to an area, pop parachute, settle down safely, get the science, repack the parachutes, and take off again. That's kind of the idea. I think I had started that already. I found a fairly simple aircraft on Kerbal X because I suck at making aircraft. Why reinvent the wheel when it's been done a lot of times already? I don't know, it's more fun to make your own, and it's nice to make something that actually works, but I have the worst luck with aircraft. So I got this thing. the Altair Surveyor. It flies nicely. I added some parachutes and some science to it. Seems to be okay. I don't think I have any new science that I can add to it. Oh no, I did. I got this this thing now. Oh, okay. So, oh, I've got 2 new items now. Oh boy. All right, so so is this one done in orbit or on ground? Atmosphere. I don't know if this is only atmosphere or also in orbit. So that's new, and this one is new. Also, I'm not sure if it's used just in the atmosphere or just in orbit. I probably need to do a test flight. And this one's new. Log imaging data. Also a biome scanner. Okay, but I'm more interested in it for the science. So I've got 3 new items. So this one's definitely in orbit. This is also new, but I don't see any science stuff there. This is all scan. Carbonite, no. Oh, this is that big M700, the big scanner. But I think, yeah, I'll have all of this scan type done already. But okay, but I have it now. So I've got 3 new pieces of science. Well, let's add that one. Oh, look how big that thing is. Holy crap. How heavy is it? Oh, it's light. It's just a chunker. All right, we'll find out where we're going to put that. We need to figure out where we're going to put this. And this, I'm sure, is orbit. We're not even going to try that one. All right. Where can we put... not there. Does this thing open or close? No. I might want to clip it a little bit. Sure, that's fine. And where's like the magnetometer in this thing? Where's the magnetometer? You know what? I don't know that there's one in here. All right. So I might be able to get a little bit more science with this thing. shouldn't affect the flight too much. Let's take this and rotate it a little bit. Try not to sneeze. I just want it poking out enough. Where I can just see it and access it. All right. So let's take a short ride. I'm terrible at landing though. We'll just rename this the KSC Flyer Mark 1. Valentina needs more experience. Sure. Let's go over to the island runway. That is a dot. Hopefully it's not a bad pixel on my screen. No, I can see it on OBS too. It's not. It's something else. Okay, good. Probably need that. Don't need that. Let's load Craymax up. And we're going to go to the island runway at some point. Stop moving, please. Get ourselves ready to take off. Gonna land here eventually. I noticed last time I did this, it was too fast. I had trouble landing. Try like 60. My hands are already hurting. Come on. Come on, buddy. Pull up. Pull up. There it goes. Stay about right there for now, please. Okay, thank you. All right. Let's go ahead and activate Craymax. Why are you okay? Looked like it was diving down. We're okay. Good. The pilot is flying the plane. I'm more of a direct build stuff a little bit and then direct the pilots what to do and then let them do it. It saves on my hands. Hats off to you guys who do all this manually, every bit of it. That's awesome. All right, let's warp a little bit. Oh, I forgot to turn on game sounds. My apologies. Might be a little loud. It seems awfully loud. Try that. I don't like how the voice meter is. It looks like I'm not getting good audio. Let me reset the voice meter a little bit. All right. That fix anything? It didn't look like it. I need to watch some of my older VODs. I keep forgetting to, especially with Kerbal Space Program. It's hard to get the audio right because the engines seem so loud. It's okay when you move away. It's not so bad. When you get close, it gets loud really quick. All right, Craymax, this is a mod. Does great. You gotta, well, I had to really slow the plane down, especially on the island runway. I kept running right off the end of the runway and crashing in my simulation runs. So I have, oh. Let's go ahead and make sure. The scientist is in the crew cabin, so we'll do it there. Okay, we don't have any. Oh no, there is some stuff we can get. We'll try EVA. Hopefully he doesn't. Oh, I can't. Oh. Okay, that was risky. Where'd all that other science go? I don't know. Maybe this didn't update correctly. I don't know. All right, let's see if it does a better job. Let's go ahead and turn on the brakes. See if this does a better job of landing. It lands fine, but it was too fast. We're definitely a lot slower this time. I might need to even reduce this approach speed even more. Come on. You can stop now. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Dang it. Okay. Too fast. Oh, okay, so there is some science to be gathered here, but let's redo it. I need to go a lot slower. You know, I might be able to. Do these things have reverse thrust? No. Okay. Island runway. No. Let's do like 75, 50. See how that does. I like how it stays nice and steady here. See, my aircraft never do that. Really well done on the aircraft. I can never get aircraft to do that. thing settle in a little bit. Make sure this is ready. It is. All right, so we are getting some science. Awesome. There's a little bit more. Excellent. So basically, I need to get this thing and fly to a lot of the various biomes. Warp a little bit and get a little bit closer. Heaven forbid I have to manually land this thing. I can do it. Give or take a time or two. I'm not opposed to reloading at all. Maybe someday I'll get good enough where I don't do the reload thing. It was about here that I got the EVA science. That may have just been, you know, X science. Being dumb. I believe I've already gotten the EVA report and whatnot for Overshores. I need to be going a lot slower. Easy, 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 easy. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. It was not pretty, but it worked. All right. Let's see if we can get back on the runway. Bit more. Keep on going, buddy. Keep on going. Come on. There we go. There we go. All right. Let's head over this way. And, we'll take off. Got plenty of fuel left. So I guess we can head east for a while. And maybe just, you know, drop into the grasslands and pick up some of that science. And there's a couple different locations I can take off from. Get some of that science. I'll probably make runs to both poles. But that's kind of long and boring. I'll probably do that offline. Slow down. Slow down. This thing doesn't turn very well. Let's take off again. And try and pick up some of the grassland science. Stay right there. Come on, running out of room. There we go. little bit more. All right, we want to turn on heading, altitude, and probably velocity. Altitude, we want maybe like 4,000 is fine. Maybe don't need to go that fast. And for heading, I don't even know which way we're going right now. Oh, that's roll. I don't want that. Yeah, I do. Which way are we heading right now? 270. That's what we want. 270. Easy does it. What are you doing? Up. That's weird. My heading. Why is heading so goobered? Why does that dive like that? Let's see if it actually works. Well, yeah, see that? Why is it doing that? Like trying to... target bank? No. Head more east. So, bank angle should be 0. Oh, well, maybe we can control heading a little bit. I haven't used this part of Craymax level. Huh, okay. What's our heading right now? We are 276. I don't see my heading on here. Slowly coming back here. Okay. Just move this out of the way. Might need to go higher. Not gonna go too far. Like I said, this is really slow and boring. There we go. 270. I like that. So that still says Kerbal Shores. So I should be able to get both grasslands and mountains maybe. We'll do that on stream, I guess. That's not too bad. Let's zoom or warp a little bit. My other idea was to just get a rocket and bunny hop all these different locations. I guess I could take a rover across here too and get to these mountains. I guess we can try and land over here and roll up in the plane since we're already here. Wonder if I can land where I'm at right now. If we... Well, really, I have parachutes, right? So all I gotta do is turn these off, cut the power, drop the landing gear. I believe I can repack the chutes. If not, I'll just recover. So this would be a good experiment. Probably cut the power. It looks smooth from here, but it's probably not. I believe you can hit rocks and trees now. I don't know for sure. I want to stay level, please. That will help my hands a little bit. That's an ugly shadow. Turn the brakes on. Alright. Boy, that's really unpleasant, isn't it? I can't even pull up. Why can't I pull up a little bit? No, not that much. Landed. All right, we got that science. Let's see if we can take off. I'm not going to attempt this over in the mountains, that's for sure. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Pull up. Stay up. Come on, buddy. Keep climbing. Keep climbing. Nope, pull up. Come on. You're full power. Why aren't you pulling up? Come on. There we go. Hold it right there for a bit. Aim towards more of these mountains a little bit. And, I think we'll pop the chutes and land in the mountains and just recover. Since we're here. Go level. Oh, that's nice. And vertical pitch. 0. Start slowing down. Ooh. Oh, this is Highlands. Dr. Phineas, hey, how you doing? Wow, I want to stop here. Let's pop the chutes. Don't crash. Pull up. Come on. Pretty good. Just trying to flail my way through Kerbal Space Program. Come on, parachutes. No, 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 no. Don't nose down. Don't do that. Don't do that, please. All right. We might be okay. That's awful low. Okay. Brake, please. I'm terrible at this game, but I do enjoy it. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. All right. There's that tiny bit of science we wanted. I'm so bad at this. I can probably just drive a little bit. Oh, can I repack these parachutes? Oh, you know what? I don't know if my engineer can get out. Oh, he cannot. Activate a hatch. What? So there's only room for one person in the cockpit. Oh, really? Okay, I'll just turn it off from now. What is it doing? It keeps cutting in and out. Okay. I kind of saw that on voice or in the OBS, but I'm not sure why it's doing that. All right, I'll just turn it off for now. Thanks for letting me know that. Well, okay, thank you. Why is the audio so terrible? Yeah, it still seems jittery in OBS. Is it still jittery or is it better now? It's hard to say. I mean, it sounds fine to me, obviously. So I can't repack the chutes. Okay. Let's see if we can roll into the mountains, though. Since we're almost there. I'm not sure why. So I use NDI. I forget what it stands for. Basically, it takes the audio and video network over to my streaming computer and takes it in. Very low lag, but I guess for some reason audio is not working so well right now. Need to look at that a little bit. Thanks for letting me know, though. Oh, it just says we're in the mountains already. Okay, done. Good. Let's get out of this. Let's recover. Wife is calling. I'll be right back. All right. I actually got to eat some dinner and do some stuff with the wife. So, Dr. Phineas, I'm sorry I have to go, but thanks for the audio tip. I definitely will look into that. And hopefully, I can figure out why it's doing that. Hope you're having a good weekend. Hope you had a great week. Be good, everyone. We'll play some more. I don't know. I'll probably play some more offline. Like I said, I need to get to both poles, fly there. It's just long and boring. I'll do that on my own. Maybe I won't even crash. We'll see. But thanks for stopping by, everyone. See you next time.